Hello, and welcome to the next episode of CreativeCraft. So last episode, we made these microscopes and make them work with these fossils, smaller genetic equipment like totipotent stem cells, ancient DNA, and the DNA. But today, we are going to actually dive in directly to the rest of these blood samples. I'm sure I added the Warden one because why not? Because I need some genes from that. And yeah, I am now actually going to have to figure out which genes I need with dinosaurs to make them depending on their behaviour, and also which genes these donors will give from their blood samples, and of course a Warden and a wolf, and then the player as well. So it's quite a lot, but instead of talking, let's just go straight into the time lapse. Let's go. I've just got this material reducer here just to show how we actually break down the blood samples, because now we have the genes in the game, we can do that. And yes, on the intro, if you wondered, that we did see the genes in the genetic equipment. Yes, they are all here. I forgot to record an intro before the start, so I had to do it afterwards. So to stop babbling, and let's have a look. So in how this material reducer works, usually we'd put a block in here that would put down into its elements. So Netherrack's made of silicon, oxygen, mercury, and an unknown element. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab a cow blood sample. Look at these. It breaks down into genes. So we've got 4 herbivore genes, 4 growth genes, 7 endurance genes, and 10 DNA. I guess the llama got a lot more genes. Llama has a herbivore gene, resilience gene, stability gene, defensive gene, height gene, and then some extra DNA. And the frog gives us DNA repair genes, and then amphibious genes. All of them give you extra DNA because non-coding sections. Ocelot gives them some predator genes, agility gene, and then the sheep sample will give us herbivore gene, 5 herbivore genes, 10 herd genes, Parrot gives us intelligence and awareness. Wolf gives us predator, pack hunter, and survival. And finally, Warden gives us more predator, sensory, apex, resin, and resonance. So now, I think it is time we actually go and have a look at analysing the blood sample that we've got from Aries last stream. I don't think it was in the episode. So we got Aries' blood sample. Now, let's see what is inside of it. Ooh. It's an anomalous strand. I'm gonna need to get Aries. Hello?
Hello?
Aries. I really need to talk to you. It's urgent, really quite urgent.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Do you remember when I took
down.
Do you remember when I took her blood sample from you on stream?
Yes. I'm
I
still a
found
little annoyed
something.
at you for that.
I found something.
Okay, give me a second. I have broken my way down. Oh.
Hi. Let me grab a button. Done it. Beat you to it.
Okay.
But we can stand up and sit if you want. So using this, I am able to break down blood samples to see what they're made up of, like their DNA structure. So
Yes.
when I pop yours in here, what is this?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like DNA. The heck?
Exactly. Pass it back. It's in your DNA.
Heck is that?
It's like it doesn't know what it is. But the other genes it found were normal for a human.
Yeah, these are.
It's your DNA. Yeah, very good coping mechanism with it. They're your genes. It's your DNA.
Take them back. I don't want to.
You don't want your own genes.
No,
Right,
no. Quite frankly, no. I'd prefer if they stayed inside my body, but you did not listen to me
to be
on
honest,
that.
this is interesting. Shall we see if we can break this down?
All right.
Huh. Can't seem to be able to break that one down at the moment.
Sound like a villager. My word.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But this is worrying. I can't. It's DNA, so I can't really break it down much further.
Well,
I'm thinking about it.
Yes, it is very worrying.
But I have an idea.
Yes.
If I grab a blood sample of Wit, maybe we can compare it.
And how exactly do you plan to do that?
Well, first we need Wit, because I've got your blood sample here, because I duplicated it.
Yes. But
grew it using stem
Wit
cells.
is, from what you all have told me so far, Wit is slippery at best.
Exactly.
So how do you plan to stick a needle in Wit when she doesn't expect it?
Force.
Hmm.
Do it by force. Because, in a sense, right now, Wit isn't really doing that much to bother us. It's chaos. But I'm thinking, maybe, if I can find a pattern between your DNA, and Wit's DNA, maybe mine and Chaos's will have the same pattern. And we can take Chaos out of the picture.
It's probably a possibility. Who keeps putting out my candles?
And what I mean,
I swear.
And what I mean by taking Chaos out of the picture, we can get rid of him for good.
How do you plan to do that exactly?
First, I need to see if the Pranksters have more of this. Then I can initiate Project Dalek.
You're so wrapped up in all this thing, all the stuff with the pranksters. You haven't even noticed what's right in front of you.
What?
Ahem.
Oh, you changed your skin?
Yes.
Oh, you've got the hair going down your front, haven't you now?
Yes, and new flowers, and redid the whole robe and everything.
Looks nice.
Thank you.
As it always does. But, yeah, in a sense, with Project Dalek stands for Dual Anomaly Lifeform Encapsulation Keeper.
Okay.
It's basically, to cut it short, it's an interdimensional lifeform containment system. I
And
believe
how do you plan?
Wit and Chaos are interdimensional beings.
I think we've gleaned that much so far. But how do you plan to capture beings of pure chaos and wit?
Evidence suggests that both Chaos and Wit could possibly be anomalous life forms connected to human hosts. Wit has shown she is connected to you, which has
And Chaos
confirmed
has
that
shown
theory.
he's connected to you. So do you plan to catch yourself?
I can't prick myself.
No, I mean, I
Because
said catch
think
yourself.
about it. Think about it. For the blood sample, Wit isn't the one that flies around all over the place. Wit tends to stay in one place and talk.
Like, wants
So
to keep you
maybe
talking, manipulate you, because that's what wit does.
exactly, she likes to keep us talking in one place to manipulate us. But and then if we use her power against her, we can get a blood sample.
So you want to keep her standing still and talking long enough for someone else to sneak up and prick her?
Yes.
All right.
And then I can analyze exactly how much of this, because I theorize this is their connection to you. My theory is with Wit's blood sample, it's going to have the same genes, except a lot more of this. I think.
Well, I suppose it's not entirely a dumb idea, but it's still going to be hard.
To be honest, with Chaos possessing and controlling the geneticist, me, and the conventional containment methods are currently proving ineffective, I'm thinking of a dedicated containment solution, which is required for this.
And by that you mean?
Project Dalek.
Okay. You still haven't explained exactly how you plan to capture Wit and Chaos with Project Dalek.
It's Chaos that I'm planning to capture. We already know Chaos is already interested in the volcano. Why don't we just put Project Dalek in the bottom of the volcano? Lure him in there.
Suppose it's a way to do it.
In a sense, we could design the Dalek system to separate Chaos from its host using a halo, prevent integration with the host, or even reverse it if possible, and encapsulate Chaos within a secure containment shell, and maintain permanent isolation from both the host and the wider world.
Alright. If this somehow breaks my halo, though, you are in a lot of trouble.
Actually, I have something to show you when it comes to the halo. So if you come down here, you remember when you got your halo back, the TARDIS was making temporal duplicates of it. Have a click.
Is it really a good thing to have multiple of what you guys say is a powerful relic?
As long as we don't have them in the same place altogether, it's fine.
And what do you call putting them in barrels next to each other?
The TARDIS doesn't count because the TARDIS is sustaining temporal fields around them. Let's take it to the lab. I think this plan will work. If I can extract myself, if I can extract chaos from myself, if he's got a genetic link to my DNA, like he has, like Wit has with you, I think it'll work. I've even got my own blood sample. Are you okay?
Yeah, just closing the door behind me. Come in.
Temporarily, I've got my material reducer over here. So with okay, I'm gonna grab some barrels so we can compare our blood samples because I've got my blood sample as well. Mark them by banners. So this is yours. That's mine.
Alright.
Do you want to do mine? And then
Alright.
pop all the
Let's
genes
see.
in my box.
Let's see. What we get? Okay. Regular DNA, color genes, adaptability genes, problem solving gene, curiosity gene, knowledge genes, and the unknown strand.
Just pop them into my box, the one with the red banner, and we can compare. Hold on a minute. I've got exactly the same genes. Same as you. Exactly the same as you.
Yeah, I see that.
That... strange? Very strange? Okay,
I agree.
Yeah, okay. We both have that anomalous strand. But luckily it's one strand for both of us. But both of us have pranksters, almost like a symbiotic relationship with them.
I think it's more parasitic.
Parasitic then. A symbiotic
I
parasite.
really do not think that it benefits us in any way.
But yeah, symbiotic benefits both parties, doesn't it? That is very intriguing that we both have exactly the same genome. Now I really want to look at the genome of Wit. Because because you're not going to be able to grab Chaos's genome, are you? He moves around too much.
Who says I can't move after him?
Every Aries. Every person who's had an interaction with Chaos says he flies around like a maniac. And like he's really experienced at doing it. I think the only person who could catch him would be me. But unfortunately,
you can't catch yourself.
I can't catch him because he's in me.
Yes. I said you can't catch yourself. So...
No, I can't catch myself. It is a bit of a problem. Have you found any way you can bring Chaos out? Not Chaos, Wit, sorry. Bring Wit out.
Wit. No, I sort of just black out when I...
Yeah, so do I.
And then I find myself back. So I find myself somewhere where I don't remember going, and then I get told, "Oh, Wit showed up," and then.
Yeah, most of the time, sometimes I've ended up over there. Sometimes I end up different places. It is really strange. But maybe if we pray to the stars, we can get Wit today. Maybe, just maybe.
Stars? Weren't you and saying something about someone called Stars talking to you?
What?
Weren't you and Lance saying something about you and someone called Stars talking to you?
Yeah, I can't remember what the conversation was now.
But what? Praying to the stars.
But I know Stars was talking to Jack.
Stars talked to Jack?
Yeah. Do you know what he called him? You're gonna like this.
What?
Jester.
What? Oh.
He called him Jester. I told you you're gonna like this. But what I mean by pray
Oh,
to the stars that we get wit. Haven't we got a time and space machine just over here?
yes.
Can't we literally just fly to the stars? Deep space.
Well, okay, but how's that supposed to help us get wit?
Maybe I don't. Maybe. Oh, that is brilliant. That
What?
is brilliant. TARDIS telepathic
What?
circuits.
Say again?
Now that is so ominous. That started now, but TARDIS telepathic circuits.
Oh. Okay, what are those? Oh, my favorite disc.
Maybe, just maybe, I can make it so it binds with this strand in your DNA, and then take us somewhere. What? Oh, you're the happy ghost. I think it's worth a shot. It won't, hopefully, it won't bring wit out, hopefully. Or it might, we don't know. Do you want to give it a go?
Right. We'll try.
You've gone...
Any better options?
Yes, currently we don't have any better options. Unfortunately, we are going to have to be in flight to do this.
Okay.
Right. Let's set it up. Right, okay. Telepathic circuits. Interact with this. You see this? This panel here that I'm looking at. This one I'm standing on. These are the telepathic circuits.
Alright.
You ready?
I suppose.
When you're ready, interact. Just don't break it. Yes! It worked! Right, okay, but before we continue, I really need to make myself a lab. Hello, yes, this is the TARDIS. You won't be able to interact with anything in here because you're locked out of the system. Now please, come down. I have something to ask you. Please, come down and I'll explain how and why I summoned you like this. What have I done? I found this in Aries' DNA and mine. A small trace of it that shouldn't be there. And to answer your other question, welcome to the TARDIS. You can't interact with anything in here. I've locked all the controls. I've turned on the isomorphic controls. It's something, as I've already said. Come down, actually. Come down here and... Do you want to have a look? Do you want to have a look? I can get some more. I can prick myself and get some more. Like, seriously, just come down and have a look. I'm not planning anything. Trust me, I'm not planning anything. What's the field holding? Seems to be good. Tricky, annoying, but also curious. If you're wondering how you're here, the reason the TARDIS is in flight, I'm currently holding a field produced through Aries interacting with the telepathic controls, focusing on this gene. So it's got something to do with you. Otherwise you wouldn't have come out. And I can control the area around here. All I have to do to snap you back into Aries is pull this lever. So you better not underestimate me. Why? Why would I? When I'm this close to an answer. Okay. If you're not going to do it, I'm just going to have to load this into a bow. I'll do it. It's alright, don't worry. Wanna have a look? I won't do anything to you if you're on the ground. I promise. Now, what are you thinking about that? Because it's very curious where I found it. Just one tiny strand. I also ask you a question. To either prove me right or to either prove my theory wrong. Curious. I know it is curious. But I need your help. I have a theory. I think it's that gene that controls whether you or chaos come out. Can I have a blood sample? Just so I can analyze your blood sample just to see. Because if I can analyze your blood sample, I'm a pretty dab hand with genetics. I can make it so if you want to, I could make it in theory that you're permanently in control of Aries. But I can only do that if I completely trust you, even more than Aries. Fine. I'll take this into my own hands. Maybe. Do I have to attach it to a trident? Alright. I see. I really do thank you, Wit. But now all I've got to do is analyse this. Well, come on, I'm sure you're interested. Yes, there you are. I knew I created you. Let's separate this down. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Will I regret my choices though? I am not sure whether I will or not. So I have your blood sample. Come here. I'm not going to touch you anymore. I can use this machine to separate out the genes from a blood sample. So do you want to have a look? Do you want to see what you're made of? It's up to you. I can just give this back to you. If you want me to, I can just give this back. It's your choice. I speak to you like some frightened animal. If you weren't frightened, why are you still in the corridor then? Why aren't you in the lab? Oh, come on, I've extended the field so you can enter the lab. But you still can't leave. This lab insults you. As long as you stay on the stone section, the sandstone, you're not necessarily in the lab. Still an extension of the corridor. Come on. So, do you want me to break this down? See what genes it's made of? See if my theory is correct or incorrect. Because the reason I'm doing this, I don't want to trap you. I want to trap Chaos. He's doing too much damage to the server. Who knows what Chaos is going to do next? Okay, I'll do it. Ooh, that is a lot of predator genes. Average amount of intelligence. Same amount of adaptability. Predominantly this. Now this is interesting. My theory was correct. Look, we've got 20 of these. But the bit that interests me the most is this. I can see it's taken away the curiosity and problem solving from Aries' sample and replaced it with more of these. I'm going to pop these in here, actually. Increase of that mysterious strand does come out, influence the prankster. I think maybe, just maybe, it works the same for chaos. And I can trap chaos. Because the issue is, according to what Lance has told me, chaos doesn't just want to get rid of us. He wants to get rid of you. He wants to be the one and only prankster. He wants a throne. And soon, if I don't stop him, he's going to get it. And if I'm correct, you two haven't been quite on good terms. And I've heard he doesn't want to set you free. I'm just telling you what I've heard. Now, come on. Now I'm going to show you how to let yourself go from the state. I know you don't like it. All you've got to do is interact with these telepathic circuits. And snap back into Aries without any damage, without any harm to you. The only thing I fear at the moment is chaos fully taking me. What if you don't? I don't know what will happen. If I pull the dematerialization lever, I don't know what will happen. You could disappear. You could be merged with Aries, or simply Aries could just take over, wiping you out of existence. I don't know what's going to happen. But ideally, I don't want to cause you any harm. At least you've played fair. All I'm doing is I'm comparing your play to chaos. And I don't see destruction as fair. Or even destruction without a purpose as fair. Now, I don't want to keep you any more than you need. And I need you. Still, at least with manipulation, there's something left afterwards. At least we're still allowed to exist, even if manipulated. If my experiment works, I might be able to set you free from Aries. As you told me yourself, you don't want any of the players here, so then you can be free. That's what I'm offering. Instead of killing us, allow me, if my experiment is successful, first I'll attempt it on chaos, separate chaos from me. And then afterwards, if it is, only if you want to, I can separate you from Aries. And we'll leave. Ah, there you are. You're back. I can turn that off now.
I have a headache. Why do I have a headache? What did you do? What did you do?
The TARDIS seems to have froze as well. I've just taken off again. You've got a headache.
What? Yes.
You're asking what I did. Follow me.
Wit. You talked to Wit. Damn. I remember vague things. I don't usually remember things after Wit was here. What did you do? Oh, I'm pretty sure this was here before.
Well, yeah, I created it. I'm looking here. That's a breakdown of Wit's blood sample.
Well, first, high intelligence. That's expected. High predatory gene. And adaptability. Nothing else.
But look at the that strand. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
So my theory is correct.
So they're genetically linked to us?
By the sound of things. But I think I can make the technology which allows me to create a genetic lock. Because something I found with the TARDIS is I didn't do this, but Wit could have decided to try and leave if she wanted to, but she couldn't. It's like she knew she couldn't. Almost like there was a genetic lock on the TARDIS or something. That's
what
probably
exactly
why she can't get in. That's probably why Wit can't get in or out of the TARDIS, because it's got a genetic lock. I'm going to have to talk to the Doctor about this and see how that technology works.
So what exactly, you're saying you're planning to make a genetic lock. What exactly do you plan to do with that? How do you plan to use it?
Chaos. Trap him.
What? Using the genetic lock?
Yes. And hopefully, using the genetic lock, I can unbound him from me.
Okay, I suppose it's not an awful plan.
Separate us, in a sense. I might even be able to do it with you and Wit. Separate you two. I'm sorry to interrupt it there, but that's all we have time for this episode. It's already getting quite long, and even for us it was getting quite long, weren't it, Aries? Yeah, so don't worry, you'll see the rest of what happens in next episode. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!